I think if they keep Martin, they'll be lucky to get top 6.
Rangers have gone 22 competitive matches away from home without keeping a clean sheet. That equals a club record set in 1897 when the average life expectancy was just 46. They've conceded 60 goals in 44 games in 2025 in total the whole calendar year. And that is as bad as it's been since the 1960s. They've been absolutely dour, they've been absolutely terrible, and I think it's bad for Scottish football. There's not been much of a title race for years now, and unless you're a Hearts fan at this specific moment, but it remains to be seen whether they'll be able to continue their title push for the entire season. But Falkirk, the home side today, it's Falkirk versus Rangers, and they have had an incredible few years coming back up through League One and the Championship, right back up to the Premiership for the first time in 15 years, back-to-back promotions. They're having a little bit of a tough spell in the Premiership, as you would imagine from a newly promoted side, but today it's great to see, because when I first came to Scotland, was watching Falkirk against Dunfermline and Alloa and other teams in League One and Montrose, whereas now we're watching them against Rangers at the Falkirk Stadium, which is just behind me. But yeah, crazy times in Scottish football. Oh mate, it's been pretty bad for Rangers. How are you feeling?
Not confident in the day, but hope we get a win and get 3 points and go up.
What's the most positive thing for you as a Rangers fan right now that you can really hold on to?
In Europe.
Europe still? Okay, after the 2 defeats, you still reckon you'll have a good season in Europe?
Yeah.
Falkirk v Rangers, how are the Falkirk fans feeling?
Buzzing. 3-0, Scott Harfield. I think Russell Martin is going to get sacked at Falkirk Stadium today.
You reckon that Falkirk are going to do it? It's the first big game with either Rangers or Celtic coming here as well? Excited to play the big teams?
I think we'll do it because I think if Falkirk could go into the top 6 after today.
And where do you think Rangers will finish this season in the league?
Rangers, bottom of the table.
Bottom of the table, and who's going to win the Premiership this year?
I say Hearts.
Hearts are going to go and do it, yeah? After yesterday, the last minute winner.
Yeah.
Falkirk v Rangers Day, Falkirk fans, how have you thought the season's gone so far back in the Prem?
Okay, it's been alright.
You've done alright, you've got 1 win so far, you've beaten Aberdeen. Are you scared coming into playing Rangers, or do you think they're quite easy to play against right now?
No pressure.
No pressure today, yeah, that's a point.
I think it'll be a tough game.
And Scott Harfield against his old team as well. You reckon he'll do well?
Yeah, hopefully.
This is Big James and Little James. And Little James here is James Taverniers. Well, not his biggest fan, but a very big fan, aren't you, pal? And
you loved it. And so does that say Tav on the back of that as well?
Turn it round.
Okay, yeah. And the backstory is?
So Grandma knitted this doll, and then they asked for another doll. So we're going to give this one to Tav when we can meet him, but it's not very easy, is it, pal?
It's hard. So you've tried to meet him already before at Ibrox, but it was too busy, too many people.
Yeah,
you couldn't get him. Whereas hopefully today, and if not today, if there's anyone watching who can help,
so
you want to give that to Tav, do you say?
He might watch it, yeah. It's for Tav and his kids, so we'll see.
Okay, right, nice. And so how are we feeling generally about being Rangers fans right now?
Well, you always love it, don't you, pal? But he doesn't quite know the situation. Just hopeful, I think, is the best thing to say.
Isn't that nice though, seeing in your lad just the hope of being a young football fan and just loving the team regardless?
He met Barry Ferguson last time, and it wouldn't matter to him who he met today. The manager is the manager, and that's still special regardless of what we think about it. So
yeah, 100%.
There's a beautiful purity in what we're doing today.
Oh, it's beautiful. I hope you can meet Tav. Yeah. Back in the Prem.
Yes.
Rangers are here at the Falkirk Stadium today. How has it all been going in the top flight?
Very good. A few ups and downs as we expect. Hopefully today will be a promising 2-0 victory to the Bairns.
A 2-0 victory, would you agree?
Yeah.
You reckon he's right? And where do you think Falkirk will finish this season?
Mid-table, hopefully.
Mid-table, would you take that?
Yeah, I think 8th.
Big days are back here at Falkirk. Sky Sports are here. How does it feel as a Bairns fan seeing it all?
Oh, it feels amazing to be here, especially tonight, big game, Falkirk v Rangers.
Yep.
I feel like the score's going to be a 2-1.
A 2-1 to Falkirk?
2-1 Falkirk.
What do you make of Rangers so far this season, as an outsider?
To be honest, I've not really been paying attention. I've just seen that they're wanting Russell Martin out.
You're just all behind your boys, aren't you? Falkirk, John McGlynn.
All the way.
How much do you love John McGlynn?
Backed him all the way since he first came in.
Yeah, what a legend.
Came in and that, he's just turned Falkirk right around.
Yeah, it's incredible how you were so close to going semi-pro to then going full-time. Yeah, mate. How's it going, my man? You all good?
You tell I support you YouTube, man.
Who do you support?
Rangers, Glasgow Rangers, famous club in the world.
How do you reckon it'll go today? What do you reckon the score will be?
5-1 Rangers.
5-1. And where will they finish in the league this year?
Top.
Do you think they'll finish top, like he says?
No chance.
Who do you reckon will be top?
I don't know, at the moment it's too early to decide.
Could Hearts do it?
Maybe third.
Third, and you say that Rangers no chance. Where do you think they'll finish?
Maybe about 11.
11. Ian, when was the last time you commentated from Falkirk
Would have
Stadium?
been about 15 years ago, and I like coming here. It's a good stadium, only 3 sides of course. It'd be fantastic if they got
The Scottish
fourth,
Kassam.
fourth in, yeah, they got the 4th in one day, but of course we're on that side, on the gantry. But now, cracking atmosphere. Not many away fans in this season because they've sold so many season tickets themselves on the back of back-to-back promotions. They're a good team to watch. I'm really looking forward to the game, and it's going to be another challenge for Rangers, obviously.
Any other memories that you have from commentating on Falkirk?
I think there's been a good few over the years. I've just been talking to Scotty Arfield there, who I first commentated on. I think he was 17. Feels like it might have been 7. Great lad. There's a picture of him up on the Hall of Fame in there, where he does look about 10 years old. So it's been good to catch up with him again, and some of the people at this club that we haven't seen for a long time. It's quite a friendly club to visit.
Yeah. And last week I saw you obviously at Livingston. Rangers got away with one in the last minute. How do you think they'll come into this game today?
I think it could be quite a similar game, but Falkirk will certainly have a go because that's the way they do it. Whether that helps Rangers or not, I don't know, but it's another challenge that they've got to stand up to. I think Falkirk will be a welcome addition to this league. I know they're going to find it tough at certain times, but I think they've got a bit to offer as well. And Rangers' need is obviously urgent. You know, they've just got to stand up and be counted one day. We keep saying, is this the day? But as I say, we keep saying it, and that's the problem. And although they got the win last week, it didn't really change much in the way that the fans feel.
What do you make of some of the stats as well? Their defensive stats. They've not kept a clean sheet in the last 22 away from home.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened since 1897.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that. I hasten to add, but being unwanted club record, and the worry is that Falkirk could probably have a go as well. So who knows? But my favourite one was a one that I didn't actually believe when I first saw it, that they've not lost any of their last 49 league games on a Sunday after they've played a Europa League tie.
Who, Rangers haven't?
Yeah, which is quite extraordinary.
They must have drawn quite a few then.
Yeah, they've drawn 6 to their last 7, I think it is.
Post-Europe away
Generally
games.
post-Europe, they're unbeaten in 22 games in all European competitions.
That's quite mad. Okay, yeah, nice.
The Europa League one is one of my favourites. It's a bit of a wordy stat, but I'll shoehorn it in somehow.
Wow, amazing pre-match atmosphere in here. As you can imagine, one of the big two coming to Falkirk for the first time in I don't know how long. You can let me know in the comments. But Falkirk, Rangers, here we go.
Let's make some noise for the Falkirk Billions!
Here are the two teams today. Great to see so many of the lads from League One and the Championship still in the Falkirk team in the Prem. We've got Spencer, Bain, a new signing obviously, and some other really good players all across the team. This is the Rangers team today. Cornelius at left back, the centre back usually can fill out on the left. Obviously I think did that in midweek in Europe. The two centre backs of Giga and Suter. Tavernier back in the team after Aarons hasn't been able to get back in after his goal against Livy. Moore starts. No Finlay Curtis again. Is he on the bench somewhere? No, he's not even on the bench, Finlay Curtis. How weird is that? Lyle Cameron's back though from injury, which is cool. But yeah, the two managers, John McGlynn, Russell Martin. Rangers have had it in the net, but offside. Rangers are all over the joint here. Falkirk! It's hard to believe that they were League One 2 years ago. He's on. Forget all the stats and stuff that I've told you about all throughout this season, actually, about how poor Rangers have been, all their defensive stats and all that kind of stuff. The worst thing that I think I can say about them right now is how boring they are to watch. And they've just scored. 1-0 Rangers, as I say that. Barely a celebration, and I feel so bad for the Falkirk fans. I've just jinxed them. So, sorry about that, Falkirk fans. It is 1-0 Rangers. Muted celebration, they're barely even celebrating. That's what I was saying about them being boring. They barely celebrate goals. And you can hear what they're singing. Honestly, I can't believe that. Just as I was saying how boring they were to watch, they go and score. The vlogger's curse, Bojan Majowski. Again, so sorry, Falkirk fans, about that.
Hello, mate. Welcome to the channel, honestly.
So half-time, and just because I made that point just as they scored, it doesn't make it any more or any less valid, I don't think. They just, this whole season, there's meant to be the whole style of play, and that's what you hear from any new manager that comes into any new team. It's going to be a new style of play, going to be attacking, going to score goals, but it's just play it around at the back, pass to a midfielder who drops deep, play it back, and then just knock a long ball and hope that maybe Gassama does something, give it to him, but yeah, not a good watch, and in that regard, but Falkirk, very, very impressed by them. They've had a lot of chances, a lot of the ball just lack that clinical finishing touch, but half-time, Falkirk 0, Rangers 1. We met last week,
right?
And what have you made of the game here so far today? You're obviously over from Germany, ground hopping. Firstly, Falkirk, what do you make of it?
Decent game for Falkirk, I didn't expect that, but Rangers not too good these days. And I'm sure Falkirk will score a goal.
Would you agree that Rangers are quite boring to watch?
Yeah, actually the goal they scored came out of nothing, totally undeserved, I have to be honest.
Agyeman, former Kelty Hearts man, coming on against Rangers. You love to see it. Motherwell just made it 2-1 against Celtic.
Now it's Hearts 5 points clear.
Oh, of course, yeah. Going for the title, aren't they?
Yeah, that was not on my bingo card earlier in the season.
This place has gone mental! Crazy celebrations there. They deserve it, don't they?
Absolutely.
You'd say so.
Was a belter of a goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely love.
And look who's coming on, the Falkirk. Arfield. Who's going to score the winner now?
Scotty.
It's written in the stars for Arfield to do it, isn't it? Celtic back to 2-2. Agyeman. Oh! Should have played it. Have you ever heard a sacked in the morning chant aimed at their own manager?
Yes.
Not this season, obviously, but
last week.
Yeah, exactly. I was
but
gonna
no,
say,
never from their own fan base.
Jack Butland's up now. Could we see a legendary moment? Jack Butland to score. Falkirk. They were really, really good today, but the Rangers end looks toxic right now. You probably can't hear it, but yeah, it doesn't look good over there. Bit disappointing not to have got all 3 points.
Yeah, first 20 minutes I thought we were the better side.
Battered them, didn't you? Could have scored, just lacked a bit of cutting edge.
I think I did say if they scored the first goal, they'll pick up momentum, and they did. They did, to be fair.
But you came into it brilliant. Agyeman, when he come off the bench, was good. What a guy. I love Agyeman. And what did you make of Rangers, just generally?
They're a poor side, to be honest. They're going to struggle in the league this year.
Where do you reckon they'll finish?
I'm going last.
I think if they keep Martin, they'll be lucky to get top 6.
You must have had a bit of fun filming that one, particularly that equaliser.
It was a good game. Lots of action, to be fair. I think this season we've had lots of chances in the first half where we should be taking them, but
yeah, just lacking a bit of cutting edge.
Obviously not, but I mean, it shows that we can obviously compete in the league, which is good. But
and we were just talking then though about Rangers scoring, and they're not even being
none of the fans celebrated.
None of the fans celebrated.
It was just a bit of a cheer, so
it was like a way, and you would never see that. You would never see that.
Obviously want Russell Martin out, and they just...
It's crazy. I've not seen anything quite like it this early on as well, into his tenure. Alfie, I think when you came off the bench today, you made a really big impact, kind of changed the game back in towards Falkirk's favour. Do you always believe you were at Kelty Hearts, BSC Glasgow, I think, as well?
That's right.
Did you always believe that you could play at this level?
Nah, I always just worked hard, like things kind of went the wrong way for me, but I always just be resilient and, trying to do my best. You never know what's going to happen, yeah.
Of course, yeah. What were Rangers like to play against?
It's always a big club in Scotland, one of the biggest clubs, so it's always need to give them respect, but at the same time show that you can do it in the big stages.
And just generally, how's the squad going at the moment and feeling in the Prem?
Nah, it's good. Of course, it's difficult. It's not easy because it's like holding charge with some of the boys, even for some of us never playing the top level, and it's always good to prove it. We can do it.
Alfie Agyeman there, yeah, just walking off the pitch. What a guy, former Kelty man. You've got to speak to former Kelty men when they come off the bench against Rangers and play really, really well. So, yeah, happy for him, happy for Falkirk to get a point. Is this a bit of a relegation 6-pointer today? Can I call that in a video title? I don't know what the title's going to be yet, but yeah, the fact that these points have been shared and they're both like quite far down there. It's Falkirk as well. I feel for Falkirk because Aberdeen have won today. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like Falkirk need to start picking up points soon. They're still playing well. We've seen them play a couple of times this season against Dundee United and Rangers, and they're unbeaten in both of them games against two big teams. So just the other games where they need to start picking up points, where hopefully they can survive this year. But apparently there's some issue with the Rangers fans outside. You might have seen the security running behind the interview there with Agyeman, but there's just so much stuff going on right now. Bloody hell, I've never seen fans wait after a game this long to confront a team, a manager. They're walking Russell Martin over the other end of the pitch. They're going round, the Union Bears. They're running round to meet Russell Martin. Rangers Football Club means so much to the fans. They live and breathe the club like it's a religion. And it means so much to the people that this is what happens when things don't go well. Oh, tough times, aren't they? Manager having to be snuck out of the stadium. That is mental.